And the damage, 1-1 can just deal it all day.
Yep, the GOAT, Coach Cabral, seems to have found the groove. He's playing a chess match against Coach Mundo. And I like how these two are picked up in this order, right?
Yeah,
the
we
Fredrin,
are live
and then the
again.
you still don't know where the Fredrin's going.
For
Fredrin
that
could go into the jungle, could go in the next lane. It's
technical
RRQ
issue.
throwing that question over the side of Occupied. Not really revealing every single thing in the cards just yet, but they've already revealed their game plan, right?
We had a
go to the late
technical
game with the
issue
1-1,
before.
then of course set it up with the
During
box
the
of reward manipulation. However,
most crucial moment, man.
Okay, I want to start setting
Our
up the
connection
storyline
was
for
good
this game,
throughout
where I see the
days.
quad here, where I would say it's a very mixed
But
bag.
suddenly
because
it
people
went
with very
bad
high mechanic skills
during
are
the
able
most
to use the
crucial
quad
moment.
in a way that you're dodging a lot of the
And
skill
I'm
shots. But the thing
sorry.
is, with the claw, you have a very
But
low
were you guys
amount of
able to
HP,
watch that
even
on
amongst all
the
of the
other
advancements
on the
here.
ML official?
So having this claw,
You were able
you're
to
really
did you-
having quite a risk in your own pick and
Were you
ban.
guys
This is
able
a
to
very
finish
strong
the
hero.
game?
Don't get me wrong, but it's very,
And,
very risky.
hopefully you guys
and
were
now
able to watch
they
it.
pick up a Kaja. I'm even looking at this. Is the Kaja really
PLDC.
that
Yo,
well
what's up?
for them?
No one,
Because
what's
Kaja
up?
picks
So
someone
we're back
up. Do they have enough
for
push
the
damage?
last match
yeah, I
for
think what
the
Kaja
day.
could do, right?
It's RRQ
This
Akira
ultimate
versus
meant
MENA.
to abduct. You want to
Shin
make sure that
Foster,
you know
what's
you
up? Yeah, we're
take
back.
away the second skill
Tackle
of the
map.
1-1,
We
abduct
had
her
a
all the way
technical
into the
issue
lovely
on
hands
that
of the stun.
crucial.
But then again, I think that's something that you cannot purify away, right?
Yeah, no,
snap.
the problem.
Oh snap! Our audio was actually not back. Nice clutch for TV. God dang it. We had a technical issue on that last match, man. Our internet connection was good for like days and days, and suddenly on the most exciting part, PLDC proved themselves as PLDC. Linus Alvin, what's up? Atishai Gupta, Zerov V. How are you guys doing? What's up, guys? Yeah. You sound like my coach. So it's RRQ Akira, Brazil versus Occupied Thrones MENA. Who will win? I do think RRQ Akira is the better team. I know, right? Were you guys able to watch? Were you guys able to watch the ending of that game? Shout out Lawrence Ralte, what's up? Hoon showcased his skills and Mara touched him just like you said yesterday. Oh, did Mara touch Hoon just like how she did with Mobazane? Oh, you missed Valley winning and they sipping Mara and Clara. Oh, snap. Too bad, man. It was so messed up. Hun Omega sip mode activated during interview with Mara. Oh, God. I would have loved watching that with you guys. We had some technical issues, man. Oh, game pause. Game pause. I would have loved to watch that with you guys. But, bots. A lot of bots. Anyways, let's just chill for now. This is a chill game anyways. It's... Yeah, RRQ Akira lost on the upper brackets. That's why they're here now fighting with MENA. MENA beat the guys from Malvinas Gaming. Malvinas Gaming lost to MENA. Yeah, we're back again, guys. Again, I apologize for that technical issue we had on... Yeah, we're back. Mos H. Game 1 Kufra or Game 2 Jit? Game 1 Kufra? Which one? Why did they pause? Game has also technical issues like your stream, Elgin. Really? Oh, right now. Ooh, go to King. Hey, show your face. Todak class giving Lord for free. Yeah. I was able to glimpse was Ling trying to split push, trying to steal a win on TV. The Valley is definitely getting their momentum on this M4. The Valley is starting out their momentum now. Elgin should be playing Navalta Dastan. What's up? Game 1 Kufra or Game 2 Joy? Oh, on TV. Well, I couldn't watch the Game 2 Joy so much. Right? I couldn't watch Game 2 so much because at the crucial part, internet PLDC came down on us. Come here after my painful laugh. You came here after your painful lose streak? It's too bad, man. We're doing good, Mos. Yep, we're back again. Erwin. Why did they pause the game? Let's go. Basically, literally tried to trust his teammates to make him pop off. Yeah, the Valley is looking good. They're getting their momentum. I guess they really just had a very bad start. Like, they were still testing the waters. Onyx versus Echo when? Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is gonna be a good day for us. It's gonna be Onyx versus Echo tomorrow. We had a technical issue version 2. PLDC whooped our butt. Welcome back, Angela Pasqua. Yeah, we apologize for the technical issue, man. During the crucial fight of the TV and Todak, PLDC came down. Yep. Tomorrow it's gonna be Blacklist. For the second game though, it's gonna be Blacklist versus RRQ Indonesia. Yeah, that's sad. Both Malaysian teams are going home. And those Malaysian guys were champions on were veteran players of the M tournament. So you having fun controlling your emotions during game because you have to shut up during game. Yeah, a bit sting. What you think? Who takes the game this? Oh, I think RRQ is the better team. RRQ Akira is the better team on this one. Yo, what happened to the pause? It's taking forever. Or here we go. I'm gonna shut up for now, guys.
For reals this time. Let's do it. RRQ Akira versus Occupy Thrones. Mind the jungle rotations. It looks like it's a pure mirror. It's orange to orange.
Another thing that we also seen from other Kajas is that they need to establish that river control, right? To make sure that you know where the enemy jungle is, you protect your jungler from, any sort of invades. At the same time though, I feel like both these two teams, take a look. Both these two roamers focusing on the mid lane for now.
Right now, Fury is doing quite a lot of damage onto Saigon, and Luis is checking out where everyone is moving because as a Kupra as well as a Kaja, any cash heroes, doesn't really matter who, boost control is super important. Right now, Fury 77 is actually doing a lot more than Saigon is able to going up against Maro and Fury.
The best part about, the Valentina is that, yes, you can clump together, and that's where her passive comes into play, right? The more that you land these spells on top of the heroes, you gain more EXP. Just take a look. Just the difference in the EXP level. Saigon still stripping at level 2. Fury 77 has already hit level 3.
And that helps with Occupy Throne's plans.
Correct.
I'm guessing, because again, that's less pressure on Gado. Takash though.
Oh, Fury 77 found Takashi, but the Char residue just makes him super tanky. He will be able to sustain out of this fight.
They're professional players. If that was me, I would have gone for it. But probably all the skills were in cooldown, and they understand they cannot lose early. So right now, good setup, but Gado not going to get caught by Lewis.
No, Leo spots that there's a little bit of pressure on his gold laner, catches the Brazilian Heartbreaker.
Oh, Lewis gets hit to the wall. The flicker will be allowing Lewis to save his life. Occupy Thrones has ganked twice. None of them sticks.
All right, so again, full control from RRQ Akira, right? They are not shaken. They're not stirred for sure. And look at the king. He is first on the scene, quickly pulling that turtle.
Yeah, 37-7 is something that we need to take a look at, right? You need to hit level 4 quickly, gain that real world manipulation.
And so far, he's just coming onto the scene. 4v4, pending. Could it be? Turtle less than half health.
Maro is already level 4. He's trying to abduct. It's going to be the Frederick that takes, but the real one manipulation. Leo takes the first turtle away, and they've already picked up their prize. The RRQ Akira will punish them back.
First blood for a major objective. LaFell, was that worth it?
I honestly feel like it's worth it for RRQ Akira because that is what Occupy Trolls want. They want the first 2 turtles, and they understand. And like I said, based on the stats, numbers don't lie. They want to fight first, objective second.
Oh, the slow coming out from Sagan is actually helping him quite a lot. Maro and also Fury 77 will not be able to catch anything for now.
So now here's what I'm thinking, right? Half of your team wants to go aggressive. The other half wants to go get objectives. What's Occupy Thrones doing, right? Oh no, he's gonna get sandwiched!
Oh, Maro is gonna get absolutely sandwiched by the Akira Brazilian team. No way for Maro to get out there.
So now, Occupy Thrones, they gotta look at the map. They gotta understand their win condition. And it's slightly difficult because, like you said, they're a mishmash of everything. Where it's kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none kind of situation with the draft. So Hulk over here, going up against Takashi as of right now, yeah, sure, a lot of trades going on, but nothing really happening. Looking at what Occupy Thrones really should do is they gotta find a way to get inside the jungle of RRQ Akira. But based on draft, easier said than done.
Yep, and there's a cheeky emblem build on Leo. He has a little bit of damage and then didn't go full in on the cooldowns. So that might be something that comes into place.
Oh, it's going to be Sagan actually getting terrified at the same time. Maro jump all the way to the backline as well. The blazing away from Gado shreds the backline of RRQ.
And King just walks away. RRQ Akira, they lose 1 and they're happy to at least survive. So again, this is the first time I've seen Gado so aggressive so early.
I mean, as an analyst, it's good to feel good, to get it right. Leo here fighting King, but not enough damage as of yet. Like I said, Occupy Thrones, what they want to do is want to get inside the jungle of RRQ Akira because, again, bush control. I'm going to stress that until the end of the game.
Yep, this is the second turtle for now. It's got the members from the RRQ, so already set up base. Leo, on the other hand, doesn't have the ultimate, so they have to be careful. Louis jump all the way in. It's going to be Takashi in the Black Dragon form, looking for some big off. Leo will be nowhere to be seen. RRQ Akira has full control of the turtle penalty.
Astro Thunder almost single-handedly winning that turtle for RRQ Akira. And now you see what that translates into. King's
Louis,
so confident in the back line.
Louis charging it about Maro might be the victim right here. It's going to be Louis that gets suppressed, but no follow-up coming up from Occupy Thrones.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? I want to talk about that turtle fight because in that fight, Leo did not have his Hurricane Dance, and this is also very dangerous where RRQ Akira, they're really looking at everyone's cooldowns, everyone's spells, and looking at the itemization over here, I would say everyone is optimizing their items. Sorry, God, they're having a lot of penetration as well as the necessary items to actually mitigate the damage.
Something interesting, right? Coming out from the club, but hold on a second. Louis bouncing around, trying to slow down Occupy Throne just a little bit, but it doesn't stick. But back to what I was pointing out, and looking at the items, Gado did not opt for the Swift Crossbow.
And that's something that we'll have to watch out for. Maybe his priorities are elsewhere, because again, he's playing off kilter. This is a different timing. Gusta La Gusta.
House go in, and he tries to smash, but it is going to be the 1-1 that takes into the air, but he managed to walk out alive.
I'm sorry, I'm an analyst. I cannot explain that.
I can.
Okay, sure. What's going on?
Lapu broken?
Yeah, no. It's the bravest fighter, and then it converts his second skill to damage reduction. He got extra shields, and that's what helped him survive against Gusta La Gusta. But the turret, not so much. It still sends him home.
It is going to be a turret trade right here for the top and the bottom, but it is going to be RRQ Akira focusing on the bottom side, where the next turtle will spawn.
Yeah, right now, again, RRQ Akira, they're kind of like almost checkmate here. They got the map under control. The way that their damage is coming up, they're going to have it soon, and it looks like an engagement coming in. It looks like King is not going to commit.
Nope.
Maro Duns is the one to use the ultimate as well.
Yep. So again, we're still seeing evidence of Occupy Thrones having different timings, and so far, that's what's leading to their stats just spiking up in damage taken. And Maro trying to make a play here for the turtle. It's free!
Oh, it's going to be Maro that will be slain for now. It's going to be Saigon actually going in with the real world manipulation at the same time. It's going to be Furry 77 unable to find his real world manipulation. Takashi coming in, finding Gado. Oh, a triple kill! Over to go to Saigon. Gusta Lagusta cleaning it up.
RRQ Akira, they're setting it up very, very nicely. They're making sure Occupied Thrones don't actually move together. You guys can split up because in this kind of matchup, they could kind of take 1v1s all over the place because the way that they're setting up, okay, we're going to set 3 people closer towards the purple buff area. And again, Maro in this case, it's not that he doesn't want to catch anyone, but he doesn't have good choices in front of him.
And looking at the map, that clapback, that sudden turnaround. Again, the shields from the turtle could not have come at a better time. RRQ Akira just making the most of it, pushing all lanes in, mid, bottom to top, and they suddenly have a 4K gold lead.
The fates are definitely smiling for the Brazilian team, right? Everything is all pushed in. They picked up, well, 2 turtles right off the bat. Occupied Thrones only picking up 1. The mismatch of that tempo coming up from Occupied Thrones is a little bit confusing, and I think the caster, as we clearly point that out.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, right now, for Occupied Thrones, the weight is on the shoulder of Hulk. He right now, he already has enough sustain with the Bloodless Axe to hopefully go in, start the fight, let RRQ Akira show their faces, because without the knowledge of where everyone is, Maro cannot be activated. So for them to win a team fight, Hulk has to smash.
Yep, and Maro only has a dominance ice. There's really not much this Kaja can do, especially then when there's like, what, 2 or 3 members of RRQ Akira on you. And now concealed play from Luis. Leo pops a heavy spin immediately. And the answer...
Heavy spin will be allowing Leo to pick up that kill, but it's going to be a trade for the objective, throwing that away. Reagan going in real world manipulation, cancelled in right off the bat for now. Occupied Thrones will be able to pick up 1 member for free for the time being.
Now the question, was that planned? The whole heavy spin plus Black Dragon form into a turret, was that worth it?
Looking at the reaction coming in from Occupied Thrones as well as RRQ Akira, I don't think that was really planned. It was just reactionary. It's like, I think he overcommitted, so I'm going to try my best to catch him. And that's why we see the pin wasn't really that clean, but it still got the job done.
I think the biggest problem from the side of Occupied Thrones is they don't have bush control. Just take a look how Lewis is just running from one brush to the other. Occupied Thrones, if they want to open that map, they need to walk in.
And that's why vision is so important. Again, Luis, as a traditional tank, a roamer, can just check in, clear, clean, right, Maro? Given Kaja's current rework, he is partly tankier, has better sustain, but you can't beat a classic old bouncing ball in the bush, right? So I guess that's what's buying RRQ Akira all this space, all this vision, all of this clean engage, and now Luis stretching up. Oh, misses his target.
I think Maro can't really find any angles for this. But in the meantime, Lewis could simply charge up and just jump in there. But hold on a second, that's the target they're looking out for. Takashi, he gets pinned down the wall. Second trying to put down the damage on the side. But look at the back line. It's going to be Lewis trying to make a play. Gano, he got caught. And now Gusta is all the way to the back line. Very flickers all across the wall. Takashi, no, he's still alive. It doesn't matter because Saigon will be the one that brings down Leo on the top side.
Isolation, confidence, and pure brutality. Astro Thunder kept away Akai, kept away Leo, and bought that whole team fight for his squad.
This is why synergy is so important, because let's make it simple. If you want to catch, you got to make sure you got enough damage, and they don't have enough damage.
Oh no, 1-1 goes in the air. Gustav feeling Gustav after this.
And so far, they're doing so much. They're winning so much on the map. If they stayed maybe a second longer, that inhibitor up top would have been nada. And I guess they're just happy to start taking buffs, taking away major objectives. RRQ Akira turning the map blue.
Oh yeah, right now they're really controlling it well. 6,000 gold lead. And again, with the Kufra, you could engage. And the thing is, they will never know what's going on. And even though Kaja is technically a counter towards the Kufra, where it's like, okay, you go in, I'm going to pull you in even deeper. But it's really hard to do that when RRQ Akira, with their lineup, they could re-engage very fast. Takashi, King, they could go in just as fast, and even if they can't, Saigon could set it up. Everyone's slowed, everyone can come in as fast as just about anyone else.
And slowly, they're looking. Oh, that Magic Sentry reveals the concealed play, so Occupied Thrones knows exactly what's up. Shenanigans afoot, not on my watch, says Occupied Thrones. That's a level 1 Lord marching up top. And look at how synchronized these waves are. Maybe a little bit off on the bottom lane, but that top lane inhibitor is going to be no more. RRQ Akira going for the siege.
Going for the siege right now. Takashi going in the black token form. He's looking for the backline. Mero is trying to run away. Hulk, anybody with free food over to this Takashi Dragon.
And bottom lane gonna slowly go away as well. Gusta La Gusta, the wrecking ball, smashing on through, heavy spin!
Oh, heavy spin catches two, but he has to duck out. The Red One Intermission going in. Luis charge out, trying to look for the target as well. He's jumping to the core for now, but Gato outputting some free damage. RRQ Brazil, they know they're disciplined. They finish up the objective and they run away for free.
Right now, I gotta be critical because this is the point where we see it's not good to have conflicting ideas. When you catch someone, you want to kill them fast. If you want to kill someone fast, you need a lot of burst, not damage per second. So now, it's really unsynergistic for Occupied Thrones where you can catch someone, but who's gonna finish it off? You gotta set up, but you don't have the payoff.
Yep. Oh! Close. Oh, fast fingers on Gado. I totally agree, Lafel. By the way, the fact that minute one we walked in, we questioned the pacing. We questioned where is this going. It's like watching an action film, and it's always with the drama, right? Like you're wondering what's going on.
Yeah, they started with climax. And speaking of the climax, it has landed. Takashi all the way to the back line. Myra will be the first victim, followed by Hulk at the same time. The real one manipulation. Gato nowhere to run and nothing to do. They'll defend against RRQ.
Okay, so first of all, whose idea is that freaking horn? Who had the idea to do that goddamn horn, man? Can't even focus on the goddamn match, goddamn it. Hera, what's up? Daniel, Lithium. It's RRQ's horn. Maybe that's a buff, right? Maybe that horn has a team buff for RRQ Brazil. For hype. Maybe they got like plus 10 intelligence on that horn buff. So anyways, like I said, RRQ is the better team. But as I've been always saying since day one on this M4, I would love to see the MENA doing good on this M4 tournaments, but this is an improvement though as compared to their M3 because they got farther right now as compared to their M3. But fried chicken, but definitely RRQ is just on a whole different level as compared to the team Occupied Thrones. But my heart, I really favor the MENA, to be honest. It's just that they're not there yet. They're not there yet. It's me. I'm a MENA main from Hanadiza. Cause we actually we were made a guest during the MENA tournament like the MPL, right? So I was asked to guest on the MENA tournament. And I saw their other teams. There were a lot of teams duking it out. There were actually also female pro players during that event, and I got to know the teams and all of that. So I really want them to do better on this M4. But RRQ Akira is just RRQ Akira already played with the top dogs, man. RRQ Akira played with the top dogs of the M4. You're becoming an icon in Nigeria. Yeah, Akira is just built different, man. Hopefully M5. But it's not done yet. Oh my god. We are we're already counting our. It's still not done. MENA still has a chance. Who knows? Like anime overpowered, right? Like those anime shows wherein the protagonist suddenly gets a power up. Who knows, man? Stop nerfing 1-1. They nerfed it 4 times. How do you say your name? BSK Groot? Echo or Onyx? That's a hard decision, Neil Lin. Have you seen the Wakaliwood movie? Who Killed Captain Alex? Not yet, Kishan. Shout out po kay Shane Oropesa Padua, aka Shane Burdaklat, the Taklaw. Yo, ICOM, that's... Shout out to Shane Oropesa Padua, aka Shane Burdaklat, the Taklaw. BSK Groot, thank you for joining our live stream. Again, guys, I would like to apologize on that the Valley versus Todak match we're in. We were on the crucial parts of the game and then we got disconnected. Now I'm confused with the underdog team. The underdog team on this match is definitely OT, Team MENA. This is actually RRQ's debut match. This is the debut match of RRQ Brazil on the M4. But they had the better records during the group stage. Occupy Thrones MENA was 0-3 during the group stage, while RRQ Akira had a good score, like 2-1. Elgin, have you at least watched Mara's interview with Hun? Not yet. What did Mara do? What did the hot babe Mara do during their interview? Did she touch the players again? Elgin, react to Mara and Hun. Do you need to have permission from ML to stream M4? Yes, Freaky Ali, yeah. They actually gave it out to a couple of guys on KOL. Naumay lang ako sa trash talker sa comment section. Oh, trash talkers on the ML official. Can you just watch like this? Like, Mara touched Hun intimately. Oh god. So we will have to join the tournaments just to be touched by Mara. Ooh, sounded wrong. Hun already won with that. Hun already won with that touch on Mara. Ooh, snap. Top global simp Hun. Ooh. Nah, Hun looks good though, right? I mean, if we're gonna base it on looks, Hun is also top tier. So, who knows? Maybe Mara is the one simping on Hun. Right? Hun is like the K-pop. And that's why I think the Valley has the potential for that hype. They have the husbando material players. Hun is a simp of Mara. Oh. Moba Zane looks hot. Oh, snap. Here we are. The chat is going... The chat is kind of going... it's 10:30 p.m. You will simp for her, promise. Oh, we will simp for Mara. If we watch that interview. 10:34 p.m. Yeah, it's 10:34 p.m. here in PH. Imagine North Africa and West Asia. Only one team represent all the 52 countries. It's unfair. Malaysia, two teams from... Yeah, but like the caster had said, there's actually no tournaments in even in NA. They don't have tournaments like MPL on NA, so they don't have much tournaments on those places. Unlike in Indonesia and PH and Malaysia, that's why that's why these guys are usually strong. Those Malaysian, PH, and Indonesian teams, that's why they're so strong. Is because they had to go through a tournament with other strong, good potential teams. That's why it's also amazing for teams like RRQ Brazil and the Valley to be performing well here, because you know they don't have that huge tournaments on their place. Yo, good night, Hannah Dizon. Yeah, it's this morning. 3 a.m. Yeah, thank you, Hannah Dizon. Thank you for joining our live stream. William Afton, your mom Mara did touch Hun, so yeah, it will happen. Kittens. What kittens? Elgin, didn't you know AI Esports? AI Esports? Nah. NA only has one official tournament. See? Those Unlike in PH, wherein we have this huge ass tournaments that's almost even as actually sometimes our MPL tournaments has more hype as compared to the M4. Is Kazuki Indian or Japanese? I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I don't know the guy personally. What do you think about Chicken Joy? Chicken definitely did his job there. Need another Dark Horse team again like Burmese Goals from M2. I know, right? Burmese Goals from M2. That's why I like seeing underdog teams. It's gives us more hype. Yeah, Turkey as well does not have those MPL matches, but they managed to reach the top. That's why everyone was amazed before on the M3 on the Valley, right? Is the ML News episode coming back? Ngao Ngao Hemang. The LG News animation. Ooh, I would love to work on that again. I love working on LG News. Do you miss Layla's voice? Do you plan to go to Jakarta for the finals? Now, I don't know, man. We got tons of work, like daily video content. Though they did invite us before, but not on the M4. They did invite us before on a Jakarta tournament, but we just couldn't make it. Elgin, are you Filipino? Yeah, we're from PH. Who's gonna be champ for you? Need Elgin Caster. Like I said, we actually published a video of our prediction, like who's gonna be the champions, who's gonna be the first, second, third team. What we said there was Blacklist was gonna be number 1, Echo, Onyx, I think, and Falcon, and what else? Who else? I kind of forgot. But we based those decisions, our predictions, on the history of those teams. But we can never know. There's so much stuff happening in this M4, so many upsets. And besides, personally, I would love to see an underdog team, a team coming from the lower brackets. Maybe that team is going to be RRQ Akira or the Valley. Who's your favorite team in this M4 event? Right now, I'm really liking RRQ Akira since this is their debut match. INC. I'm kind of liking INC now as well after their match with the THQ. THQ is hard to take down, man, and INC did it. The Turkish delight. Yeah, they have never Blacklist. I mean, Gashon has not yet been picked during the M4. Do you think Echo can pull out a... Oh, man, I don't know, man. I mean, Echo... I think it's too much to ask for Echo to get a 3-0 against RRQ. I think it will be a tough fight. Will RRQ Hoshi... Oh, snap. Draft pick. Hi, Eggy Excalibur, what's up? Do you think a team... We have not yet seen our Carmilla. Elgin, say Todak. What's that? Is that something offensive? Zakwan Zalid? I don't want to say anything offensive to the other teams. Shout out Lex Samson. We're gonna shut up for a while because we're gonna check out the draft pick and think and listen to the shoutcaster's thoughts about this draft pick. Are all those RQ type the same? RQ Hoshi, RQ Akira. Yeah, they're basically from a single company, SAS 12. Those companies like Bren, RRQ, Onyx, those are like gaming company that sponsors teams like this on games like this. Those guys also have teams on other games, not just on ML. Kausap don't have money. We need to listen, look and listen. Did you see TV? Not yet. Shout out to my boss who's watching right now. Boss, Lucky, almost got me. So we're gonna listen to the draft pick for now, guys.
It's all the damage all across the board, but even with the recent nerfs, it's still not enough.
Looking at this, right? So Valentina picked up again. When I see a Valentina, I think of control. I think of team fight. So I'm looking at the draft from Occupied Thrones. I want to see a team fight composition.
Yep. We're looking sure that, you know, Occupied Thrones will pick up a team fight composition. First ingredient for that team fight composition is a tanky frontline. There you go. That's the Fredrin going in. Don't feel for the carry at all because, you know, Occupied Thrones has always already banded away. Now, I think the biggest question from the side of RRQ Akira, where is this Joy going to be? Because jungle Joy doesn't look as delicious anymore. It feels like a EXP Joy is the way to go right now.
Yeah, okay, so I agree. Let Joy be there. So I feel like in this situation, don't pick up a clear-cut jungler just yet because you said as well, King can use this hero. So wait until the end of the draft to make a decision. With Eve as well as Cho picked up, this is a very strong dual mid lane because they can have a lot of control because yes, Cho is a catch hero, but the thing is, because of his Jit Kundo, he has AoE crowd control as well. So this is actually a good answer towards a possible team fight composition where you have a lot of control in the slows with the Eve as well as the knockups with the Cho.
Yep, and this leads into the current storyline, the path, the narrative for both coaches drafting is everyone's non-committal except for Coach Mundo, who picked up on what we were saying. You gotta give Leo an assassin, and at first I thought they were gonna, take this to their grave, flex that Fredrin until the very last minute, but no. Leo said, Coach, look at me, I need the assassin.
Yeah, I need the assassin, goes for the higher. Preferably, I prefer the Link because you got the global map presence, but I mean, as long as Leo is comfortable on this assassin, that's great. Now, your biggest target that you need to look out for is definitely that Eve. You want to try to land the shadow kills on top of the Eve, burst them down, but then again, there's also that tricky part, right? Joy can always take the aggression from the shadow kill and then run away with it.
So that's why the way that I'm looking at drafts right now, if you're picking up in the Hayabusa, what's the follow-up is going to be very important because you need someone to isolate absolutely anyone, right? So and you got to make sure that you get to dictate how people are isolating yourself because throughout this M4 World Championship, you can't really rely on your opponent to isolate themselves from their own teammates. So you need someone to force it out. Again, Akai is not good here, but I'm thinking of something like an Akai where you don't get to choose where you're going to be at, and then the Hayabusa could take control. So I'm looking at the draft. If they can pick anyone that isolates someone from RRQ Akira, because you're saying that the target is the Eve. How can you be sure the Eve will anyways be alone?
It doesn't even have to be isolation in the fact of an ult, right? It doesn't even have to be the fact that I can, through my skills, do that. It can be just the nature of the hero. So I'm also looking at possibly a Kufra. The Kufra is solid looking right now.
I definitely agree, but it's going to be the Lunox being picked up by the side of Occupied Thrones. I feel like the Kufra should be there in game number 1, but it got slipped away. But RRQ Akira will confirm that Rudy for Gusta Lagusta. Now the question is that the Lunox gold lane?
I think so. I personally think so.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't think anywhere else she should be because the Valentina is definitely a way better mid laner and they're finishing off with the Hilda, so kind of isolating because you're pushing people away.
Yeah, and you're going in the bushes before they do, so when they check in, oh, no, not here. So you scramble your opponents. I see the concept, and now as an overall draft, looking at Occupy Thrones, what they have brought to the table, it looks better, but if there is one thing I have to nitpick is the fact that they left Gado again in that very, very late game island.
Yeah, very late game island, and looking at the draft coming in from RRQ Akira, they're actually drafting in a way they could possibly end the game without even fighting because they can just push everyone away from neutral objectives and have Brody shredding on those turrets like no one's business.
That's correct. Brody is a very heavy, hard hitter. Yes, in my opinion, Brody not really good at team fights, but when you have that Yi to spread out this box, you have the threat of the Cho to come in and Jikundo, you have the threat of the Lapu Lapu with the Rabius Warrior, the Brody could just free hit that turret out of control.
Let's see if the plans will come through for either of these teams, because one of them's going home tonight. This is game 2. It's match point for RRQ Akira going up against Occupy Thrones.
Yeah, looking at this game right now, again, I want to see how both roamers are actually going to do their thing, because as the Hilda right now, King is on the Joy. I want to see if the Hilda is going to put a lot of pressure. Maro is here, giving pressure, but unable to really secure the buff. So right now, he's just going to run away.
I mean, it's going to be King zipping, zapping around, but Maro,
wow.
Looking a little bit low. The region kicking in right here. Lewis, the Jit Kundo doesn't connect for now. Maro will walk away, but King uses the retreat.
Oh, difficult situation. I think RRQ Akira committed a little bit too much to trying to get Maro down, and I think that's mission accomplished. I think Occupy Throne should be happy for that first minute.
I agree. They really should be happy. So now, what's next? Because looking at how Maro is playing, slowing down Akira's rotation is actually quite key. But then, what's next? They gotta wait for Leo on this Hayabusa to look at all the information that he has. Okay, Maro, where are they? 3 people around the bottom side of the map. Okay, I'm gonna go top. I'm gonna secure a kill.
Yeah, a lot of brush control right here. It's gonna be Maro diving all the way to the back line. King zipping, zapping around once again. No ultimate. I think they're just gonna touch and go.
And this is something that RRQ Akira took advantage of in game 1, right? The fact that Occupy Thrones had no vision. They had to, again, just in the most savage way, check in with Maro's life on the line, but now Maro can just run away.
Yeah, okay, Maro is looking at a good situation, but looking at both sides of the map, I'm looking at EXP as well as gold lane. In terms of damage, I kind of feel like you got more damage around the gold lane. So I kind of feel like if they do want to dive, if they do want to get some kind of engagement, they got to go there. But it looks like right now, they're starting up a fight around Turtle.
King is hovering around the turtle pit. Maro opening it up. Lewis trying to scout around for pickups. If they have to let go of the turtle, it's going to be resetted for now.
Wow, the respect from both teams is like, okay,
man.
I understand what you're putting on the table, and I fear it, and I respect it, but who's going to pull the trigger first? King just working on this turtle. Still, Tekashi jumps into the back line. Knocked out by Hulk. Oh, it started.
Oh, he's going to be starting right now. The turtle will be slain by King. It's Tekashi with the Rabius Warrior. Leo nowhere to be going. But he's able to slip all the way. Leo only 1 HP. Lewis has to burn the flicker at the same time. The kick going in as well. King is just wrecking havoc.
Yeah, that I was surprised. I thought he died as well,
Yeah,
but
same.
I guess he managed to use his ult on time to actually run away from the fight. But look at this, Occupy Thrones. King is getting. Look at Maro, yes! Maro's chasing.
He's chasing.
King is there.
Ultimate,
And he got
but
it.
he will be traded by Sagan. I mean, is this worth it?
I think it is, honestly. Anytime a roamer dies for a jungler and you're close to parity, keep doing it.
Right now, I'm looking at the items, and again, I'm gonna stay with my point. If they actually want to get kills, I kind of feel like this is weird, this is uncharacteristic, but they got to go towards the gold lane for both teams. I mean, because Brody early game actually has a lot of damage. In fact, look at this Blade of Heptases. He has the damage. So right now, both teams Occupy Thrones. I kind of feel like just go up in gold lane.
But neither team are thinking that. Maro is pressuring mid and bottom. I think it comes down to a turtle spawn, right? Like they still want to help build that up. And again, here you'll see how the timing, again, is so different for Occupy Thrones, because they want to make sure Gado is ready, but wait, they catch Maro.
Oh, Maro, the kick going in as well, but it's a sideway kick. Look at the edge of the real one manipulation. Maro, he walks away like a boss.
I mean, I guess this is why Malaysia likes Hilda, because so annoying. You think you got the kill, but the moment there's a bush there, you kind of always forget how much healing you get from that.
The level of knowing how to balance out the damage from the Maro's Hilda is just way too crazy. And now Gado building in with a clock. Let's take a look at the emblems.
Yeah, looking at the emblems right now, it looks like Leo understands. For some reason, Hayabusa needs a little bit more damage, so he's sacrificing a little bit of his movement speed for the damage. And right now, Luis is going up against Maro, and it looks like Maro is winning the trade. Roamer against Roamer violence.
Again, the fact that they're playing with a Lunox just shows that they're willing to make sacrifices, and it's a full-on engage.
Shadow kill going in at the same time. Gustavo has to run away. Now here comes Ferrari 77. Real own world manipulation. Gusta just walking around, but will get shut down by Ferrari 77. Luis kick Maro all the way back to no man's land. Saigon will pick that up. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Again, Maro for anyone from RRQ Akira is a good trade, especially since Gado's not suffering just yet. Hey, they put an assist on that gold laner.
And I just like looking at a fight around the goal lead, so now they're freeing things up a little bit. Fury 77 got the
purple?
He protected the purple.
Oh, wow.
It's on him instead of King. So again, that's a check for Occupy Thrones in the mid-game.
Everything is going superbly well for Occupy Thrones in a very awkward way. RRQ Akira, I don't know. Everything is looking slightly okay for now in terms of goal lead. Super even.
Oh, you hear that? Conceal, Luis looking for an engage, but Maro spots him again. The vision game making the difference.
Yeah, the Hilda is just so annoying to deal with. No wonder everybody hates her.
Yeah, a lot of people hate her, and right now, looking at the items, we gotta look at the Eve, where the Brute Force Breastplate has been picked up. So, for Occupy Thrones, if they do want to catch someone out, they gotta make sure that they see this item first, because you're gonna have to... You have to invest a little bit more into that.
Yep, Real World Manipulation going in, zoning out Maro away, but the kick will be there. Trying to sell something. Look at how tanky Maro is, but it's gonna be the peel coming in. But Maro, he's still alive though. Nowhere for Maro to run finally. The squirrel jump, and he has to fall on the ground someday.
Close call. If only this was maybe 2 or 3 minutes into the game more, then maybe Gado would have gotten a kill or two. But at least they're just trading Maro. Maro's more than happy to be of service to his squad this way and eventually get them to the late game where they're more comfortable. Something I want to talk about. Saigon is owning mid. Saigon, the fact that he hasn't really left this lane as much, is at least keeping RRQ Akira in a small lead. Again, that's 1,000 gold.
But King, Maro scouts out King for now, but it's going to be the Turtle Hunter already spawned. Occupy Thrones currently working on purple buff for now. Maro's going to engage in and jumping on, but Tekashi going in the back line. The Bravest Warrior activating on first, 77 and 12, but it's very responding with the Bravest Warrior, and now they have to run away. The Shark going in, finding Lewis, but he has to bike out. First 77 still on the run as well, just biking out, chucking it down. Lil coming back, taking the Turtle away.
Oh, bodies are falling, Luis for Fury,
no,
and it's not
done yet. Occupy Thrones putting pressure on enemy's wound and peeling it apart.
If we see an instant replay, we can see how Occupy Thrones is actually isolating people from RRQ Akira, because that's what we were talking about. You got to find a way to isolate members of RRQ Akira to make sure that Neo has optimized damage. Now, the way to do it is kind of weird, because Shadow Kill to put everyone together, and once everyone is together, then they start isolating people. So, reverse order, but it still works out.
It's isolation
by
with more steps.
Exactly.
It's like, we come together and then we isolate and we come together again. Occupy Thrones, I think the way that Maro has been playing this Hilda is actually making so much sense. Opening up the map, everyone somehow is scared of the Hilda.
With the way that Maro had stepped up, originally they had a different shot caller. It was their mid laner previously, Joke, but now it's Fury 77. Maro had to come into the leadership role, and here he's making all the difference. He shrank that gold lead previously about 1,000 and change. Now it's OT who's actually owning the map.
And look at this, the main damage deal, Lunox as well as the Brody already having 2 core items. I would say if they want to fight, this is the time to fight, because you gotta engage the Brody before he gets his Blade of Despair. Once that is online, this is a very scary Brody. Lunox, just by having 2 items, right? Lightning Truncheon as well as the Clock of Destiny, you can already wreak havoc.
And thinking of the possibilities, right? We really haven't seen the full potential of Gado just yet. He can even survive when King tries to dive him. But so far, RRQ Akira have picked up on it. Hey, Occupy Thrones are owning more of the map. We should watch out. Tekash tries to engage, cancels it. Oh, no, Leo!
It's so hard to see Hayabusa just jumping in back and forth like that. Leo, super slick on this. This is the assassin that he's comfortable with. Maro gets slowed down by the E for now. Leo, he actually catches Gusta, but have to run away. Look at how much Gusta hurts.
Look at this, it's very crazy, but Luis gets a kick.
Luis got a kick for 77, actually blowing down the real world manipulation. Icon following suit, but he gets cancelled by Hawk at the same time. Torn apart memory, not tearing people apart from the side of Occupy Thrones. It's gonna be Leo going into the shadow kill all the way to the back line. King looking to reload Shuriken there to finish the king off. Hawk will be there to say hi to Tekashi. Backs off because Occupy Throne picked up a good kill.
Look at the way Occupy Thrones is approaching the fight. Leo is the one engaging. He's giving the idea, I'm gonna use my Ogi Shadow Kill, and that forces the members of RRQ Akira to actually move together.
Up Meryl running away, running for the hills at the same time. He's super fast. RRQ Akira cannot catch up.
He is just zooming on throughout the map. He's been doing this since minute 1. If Fury 77 answers.
Real world manipulation goes in again. Saiyan has to back off.
Something tells me Occupy Thrones needs to go a little faster. The fact that they took the Lord in under 10 seconds, they should just take advantage of the lead.
And like I said, Lunox really just needs these 2 items, and Leo really showing that he's training his brains off because he's not really committing, but he's making RRQ Akira think, I could commit, but will I commit? And that's really ruining RRQ Akira's in the way that they want to position themselves around the map.
Yes, and that's what RRQ Akira has been doing so well. In the games that they win, it's their pace, it's their tempo, and Occupy Thrones, their off-kilter way of playing the gold laner and assassin roles are throwing them off, and they're starting with a quad shadow into a shadow kill.
Quad shadow kill, gotta go all the way in back line as well, but he's gonna get chunga all the way in. Gonna be, oh no, Shadow's still alive, going in the Burnins as well. Burn 7-7, pick up a double kill at the same time. It's gonna be Occupy Thrones, cracking over the mid lane for now. It's gonna be the secondary engage coming up from Leo. King coming in to trying to make things work, but Hulk super tanky. Burn 7, but look at Marrow. He's here with the ultimate. Hulk gaze down the king.
1-4-3. Say what you will about a gold laner being traded for 3 members, but they're converting out of their minds a top lane tier 2 plus a tier 2 in mid.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen a support assassin? That is Leo right there. The shadow kill, more of like a fake engagement tool, and he is super sleek. Shadow kill once again, all the way for dodging Takashi, but he will fall, unfortunately. But there is so much time being bought by Thrones.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen a better example of a caster curse? The moment he talks about a player, oh, this guy's good. Oh, he got sacrificed. Speaking of which, Luis gets a kick on tomorrow.
Kick on tomorrow, but where's the follow-up coming out? King is actually jumping around. He's have to go in with the ultimate, but it doesn't connect. Occupy Thrones know they're 1 member down. They have to disengage.
Look at that fat wave that Occupy Thrones have left down bottom. Gusa needs to clean some house. So again, at least we're seeing some effects of Occupy Thrones. I'd rather say exotic tempo, right? It's throwing RRQ Akira off their own pace, and that's what explains this 4K, maybe 3.5K gold lead at 12 minutes.
Here's the thing, you gotta make sure your opponent doesn't know your next move. Speaking of which, another move is happening!
It's gonna be a disaster happening in the mid lane. Marrow is desperately trying to run away. Take a real manipulation. Gado, whoa! Get artillery strike from the sky. 2 members from the side of Occupy Thrones has gone down in a very unfortunate moment.
2 for none. RRQ Akira are shrinking this gold lead, and this Lord is looking dangerous. It's luminous.
Yeah, right now Luis is really saying, Depo is like, okay, you know what, enough of this. If I see absolutely any of you, I'm gonna catch you off guard, and my team is gonna follow up. A concealed play is happening. Is anyone gonna get sacrificed?
Oh Lord, at less than half health. Luis's eyes on Maro. Hulk not even gonna get any closer. King is gonna retribution that Lord to oblivion, and RRQ Akira back in this game.
Yes, RRQ Akira definitely will be regaining a lot more control, a lot more goal momentum as well. But hold on a second, Hulk. Oh, he gets terrified as well, but he's able to dash out alive. But 37 say no, I'm gonna pull you down with a flicker first kill.
Any other team would have waited for the rest of their members to come on and then made a plan, but not Occupy Thrones.
I gotta say, looking at both these teams right now, I think they're playing with emotion. They're not really like, all right, this is the strategy. It's like, no, me angry, me fight.
Me kill.
Me kill.
Me Hulk, just literally what Occupy Thrones doing right now. Leo going in. I don't know what he can do against Gusta Lagusta though. Wind of Nature will be activated but now, but will go into nothing but Occupy Thrones. Oh! Memory! Tears the Hayabusa up.
Me find Brody.
Me kill. That's how single dimension right now Occupy Thrones is evolved into. But it's going to be RRQ Akira gaining control. This game has devolved into something very crazy.
Yep, this is going to be a difficult defense for Occupy Thrones now that RRQ Akira has regained part of the map. They have a very small lead. vision though, Occupy Thrones knows a little bit more. Oh, successful Lord defense, but wait!
Lewis, he's kicking for 7-7, saying right to the real one manipulation, just buying some time. Takashi just slashing down Occupy Thrones. Maro will be the victim, and now it's gonna be Takashi just buying some time to try to push down, using the minions, trying to land on some turret damage, but Occupy Thrones successfully defends for now.
I gotta give it over to Leo, not Occupy Thrones Leo, Caster Leo, because you called it out. Occupy Thrones, they should have fought a little bit faster because now RRQ Akira, they got the tempo back on their own field based off Lewis saying, guys, I had enough, let's go.
Yeah, of course, the real man, Malaysia and Gado is out of the fight for now. He has to go back and reset. Look at how taking half HP. Leo, what are you doing? Right into the shadow kill, but he's actually doing something well. Maybe I push RRQ Akira all the way back, but the stun coming in. The Wind of Nature activated the handful. Ultimate misses. Gusta Lagusta, he likes it as Furry 77 replies with a revenge.
1 for 1, both key members of both the squads. Luis gonna make it home safely. Maro still looking for bodies again. It's that savage, that instinctive, that very intrinsic way of playing Mobile Legends still on display here in this 16-minute bout. Let's take a look at the items.
Here's the thing, I thought the Brody had a Blade of Despair. He's like, no, I totally have way more than enough damage because now he has the Demon Hunter sword, so he has extra attack speed. So if anyone wants to tank, they can try. They legit can try, but they won't be able to get away with it. Looking at the itemization, he has the answer towards the Lunox. He has the answer towards the Hayabusa. So it's counterintuitive, but maybe don't go for the Brody first. Take members one by one, leaving him alone, and then go for it.
And that's way too many decisions, I believe, for Occupy Thrones to make right now, given the sudden clapback that RRQ Akira put on the board. Permanent damage to their mid, to their top, and now they force an ult from Gado.
Oh, that may be big.
Oh
and now
my
Gado will
God.
get kicked right into real woman base. Look at Leo in the background. Lucas activating the Wind of Nature at the same time. Leo just changed, but Lucas has proven super slick as well. And now Leo is the one that has the gun from the hills. It's going to be the assassin on the run right here, the king. But oh, Leo, where is he going? I don't know where, but it's going to be the Windnets. The Windnets coming out from RRQ Akira. And Occupy Thrones have to go back and try to defend. But no, RRQ Akira is showing them they want to make sure that Occupy Thrones doesn't go back for the fight.
Oh no! Those minions are getting cleared though. The fight is still continuing. Hulk still alive, torn apart memory, taking down the Fredrin.
Taking down the Fredrin as well. 37-7 respawn just in time. It's going to 3 members. Sega doesn't really have the ultimate as well, so he is going to be cleared up by 37-7. That is an emergency situation.
You know what? This game just got turned out to be so much fun. Gado 0, 3, and 4. He's looking for his moment. He's looking for that opportunity. But because he's looking for that opportunity, Luis sees him first and be like, you can go into brilliance, I can still catch you, dude.
That's why they call him the Brazilian heartbreaker, right? Like, you want to do something and you're so sure you can, but Luis just says, no, not on my watch. Let's take a look at this Lord. It is indeed evolved, ladies and gentlemen, so it has that extra ability. It can help clear waves, hurt opponents on the defense, all the worse. And again, at least Occupy Thrones, they have Maro here in this pixel brush. I wonder, how can they find a catch?
So much boost control here from the side of RRQ. Occupy Thrones, they do have some form of boost control, but Leo is super ballsy right here, trying to look for any form of person to shadow kill as well. But Occupy Thrones has a very wide open base. They have to stem that bleeding for now. RRQ Brazil will start that Lord.
In this fight, look at Luis. He's looking for it. He's looking for Gado. He's looking for Leo. He's dictating the fight. If no one touches Gado in this up-and-coming fight, it could be all Occupy Thrones. But if Luis catches him, that's gonna be trouble.
Oh, Astral Thunder not letting go. Oh, finally the Lord gets reset. But look at this, the Y bush to the east. Huge presence from Occupy Thrones there. Oh, RRQ Akira gonna come in, conceal play.
He's looking for a conceal play as well. Hog will be the victim for now. It's got all the members of the RRQ Wolf climbers in it. But 37-7 is actually running ground. Hog trying to buy some time, but not enough. It's going to be first, 77, jumping all the way in. Second has to run for now. Maro does have the king, but the king is actually trying to dish a dash. Gustav Lucas is finally joining the fight right now. Just like hard damage. RRQ Brazil definitely carrying. And then there was laid down first 77 and Gado at the same time. There is no way for Maro to follow them.
2 for none so far, and RRQ Akira happy with the results. No free lord for neither squad. They both have to reset. 2K gold lead for the boys from Brazil.
Small mistake by Gato just now, but hold on, this could be a bigger mistake by King. He went inside a 1v2.
As time goes by, the amount of mistakes that you'll start to make will escalate. Takashi already using the ultimate now, but it's going to be Leo. Oh no, he get caught. Gusta Lugusta, he is here. The real one manipulation, the wind construction going in. The quad shadows, not enough.
Too much to expect Leo to survive that. That's basically all the surviving members of RRQ Akira looking for revenge for their fallen jungler. Now, as quickly they turn to the Lord.
Okay, here's the thing, Occupied Thrones, you got 2 members going up against 4. How ballsy are you to go in? Because right now Lewis is going for Maro. Looks like they're abandoning the Lord. They're going for a fight.
They're going for the fight as well. Gunner going in all the way into Brilliance. We'll start this out. Hulk is actually going in as well. Gets slowed infinitely. Real one man division going in for 77. Holding on to the ultimate of the Lapu Lapu. Instead, Occupied Thrones. This Lord fight has gone on way too long.
Numbers don't lie. We said it before the game even started. RRQ Akira, if they see Lord, if they see members of the opponent team, we're going for the opponent team. We like fights a little bit more. But right now, they're securing the Lord for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
No way Occupied Thrones can get it. King secures it.
Yes.
Jays, this is what they call a Lord dance. All right?
goodness.
This happens about 4 or 5 times per game in a Filipino match in the MPL. And I have to say, RRQ Akira have done so well to orchestrate it, and Occupied Thrones did their best to respond. And that's why it lasted so long. We were originally looking at an 18-minute Lord. Now it's scaled up. It's a 21-minute Lord marching down mid.
This is very scary for Occupied Thrones because now there's almost no way for you to isolate anyone. Lord comes in. Lewis tries to find someone.
Oh, Hulk in the middle to take on the damage as well. Second will start with the real one manipulation first. 77 doesn't really have the ultimate to work with. The Lord is already chunking down on the Occupied Thrones core. Maro is desperately buying by some time, but RRQ Brazil focus down the roof of Occupied Thrones. And now there's one member down as well. Occupied Thrones buy some precious time, but for how long?
Oh, they cleared the minion waves. King brought one through the bottom. Leo very low.
Leo very low. Second will be there to clean it up. It's now going to be a 3v5 in the favor of RRQ. As well, Lewis will actually fall down and sacrifice at the same time. Hulk is absorbing so much damage, but he will not be there for long. Second going in the real one manipulation at the same time, but Gustav Lucas are going in for the crazy plays. Go ahead. Nothing left for Occupied Thrones.
May have taken a
And there we go, guys. RRQ. RRQ Brazil proving why there were one of the early guys on the upper brackets. That's it. Man. Joy on RRQ Brazil was also messing up a bit though. Too bad Occupied Thrones couldn't keep up the momentum during the early to mid game. It went all the way to the late game, which yep. So tomorrow Horn guy should be banned from probably the Horn guy was the reason that RRQ Brazil won, right? Yeah, good night guys, good night. We will see you again. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow we will have the big boys doing the matches. It's gonna be Onyx Esports versus Echo, RRQ Indonesia versus Blacklist. So tomorrow is gonna be the big boys fight. So see you guys tomorrow, okay? We will get ready tomorrow. There's not so much. I think we'll only have one break for tomorrow. We will only have one break for tomorrow, cause that's a big fight. Yeah, the Valley won today for the one who was asking. Bye Angelo, bye Kishan, bye Sean, bye guys, everyone, goodbye. We will do outro. So Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching. We will check out more of Mara's legs tomorrow. Bye. Bye guys.